Alright guys, we are a few days away from the Samsung Galaxy Unpacked event, and practically almost everything already leaked about the new S25 lineup. So in this video I'm going to show just some things I randomly scrapped over the internet. Of course I'm going to give you the sources, guys. I'm going to start with this thing here. This is not a picture, as you can see. No, this is actually a 3D model of the S25 Ultra in Sketchfab. This is just so good, and we can potentially try to see how the design might look if that's the thing. You can just see this is the creator, it's Matte Mix. It's titled Galaxy S25 Ultra version 1, real world size, and etc, etc. I'm viewing this in HD, so let's just go and try to explore. And you can potentially see this is hopefully going to be the S25 Ultra. And the first thing I see just from looking at this is, oh my god, this somehow gives me the A series vibes. And at the same time, we pretty much see the big changes, right? We don't have here the corners that were splitting, cutting through our hands, but also we're the iconic design of the Samsung Galaxy Note, probably one of the best mobile phone series ever. So now I think Samsung is just probably getting back to the roots of the original Ultra. So no more sharper edges here, guys. And this is how it looks on the front. If you go to the right side, we do have the power button, the volume rocker. I guess very standard, what we might expect. And of course, this is the back. Now, can we see what we have on the other side? Yeah, this here is apparently the S Pen. Some changes, by the way, unpleasant changes for the S Pen. I'm going to show that in the video. USB-C, the microphone, the SIM card slot, and the grill speaker. And here we do have the camera array. Just try to minimize it, guys. So here we have all the cameras with the flash and also with the autofocus. From what I see, it does look pleasant. Of course, we need to have it in our hand and see really what is the weight distribution, how does it fit in the hand. For a rather big phone, it kind of makes sense to cut really the sharp edges and to give us something like this, right? But honestly, I think I'm gonna miss the original iconic, like just square boxy design of the Ultra. I'm gonna leave a link down below so you can go and check those renders by yourself and just explore them with your own peace of mind. Now, guys, I've scrapped some information here. Apparently, those are the new colors: silver, blue, gray, white, silver, black. I think this came from Alvin from X. So this is it, right? Then this one here, then the white one. And yeah, I would say it's not really boring, but it's also not really unexpected. I'm not so much impressed by colors like this. My S25 Ultra is with the purple design and I kind of love it. These are a bit more muted and a bit more dull, I would say. Now about the camera array, guys. So again, laser autofocus here, the 10MP telephoto. Here we have the periscope, the 50 megapixel, the main sensor, 200 megapixel, and the ultra wide. This render is very good, by the way, so a lot of respect here for the artist. What else do we have, guys? Well, let me just try to share some of the information that is circulating online from this guy here. So apparently 6.9 QHD plus 120 Hz for the S25 Ultra. Then the camera setup is basically remains unchanged, and this is both good and bad. Why good? Because we already know the weaknesses of this camera, and we know that Samsung has problems with fast moving or fast-paced scenes unless you just go on the pro settings, or just probably just put a gold camera mode like the ones I used with AGC and Egoist. The 50 megapixel 5x sensor introduced in the S24 Ultra phones was kind of acceptable. It wasn't the best really, but it was doing okay. But this thing here, the telephoto 3x 10MP, yeah, well, I better say nothing. Recording 8K 30 FPS, pretty much the same thing that we got in the S24 Ultra. 4K 60 FPS and etc. Snapdragon 8 Elite, of course, one of the new changes. Disappointing is to see that the battery size remains 5000 mAh. Now with my S24 Ultra running on One UI 7 Beta 3, and now that I sold all my Chinese phones, I'm back to it, and the battery is really horrible, guys. Not only the battery is bad, but also the reception is bad. 45 watt wired chargers and 25 watt wireless. What can I tell you, guys? Those specs are no longer flagship specs. This is probably just even like medium specs in terms of charging. If we have to see where the Chinese phone reality is, and this thing here is just really far. It's far away from being a premium specs. RAM 12 to 16 GB LPDDR5X. The storage is UFS 4.0, and we have One UI 7 with 7 years update with a now brief. A lot of stuff coming through One UI 7. And then guys, the prices, I mean, just the prices are absolutely insane. According to this thing here, the half a terabyte version will be almost 107,000 euro. And this is really crazy and insane in the ball time, right? Like, how the hell? I mean, it's very expensive, guys. You could have put 6,000 milliampere. Could have put 6,000 and even more, like, okay, at least 5,800. Yeah, let's see. We don't know what is going to happen a few days away from the Galaxy Unpacked event. I think this can really go in two ways, guys. Either it's going to be good and people will somehow love it, or it's going to get a lot of hate from all the big YouTube reviewers just for the fact that it's the goddamn same phone. It is the same phone from all the leaks that we see, right? Now, if you go on Twitter, you can just see there are so many things there. People go into some details, even actually saying about the 16 Pro Max and S25 Ultra. Then now really Samsung is just trying to pass the ball to Apple, and they really want to stay on top on this big market there. But the Chinese phones, guys, are not so bad. I think they're killing it in terms of camera. I think they're also killing it in terms of UI and smoothness. So of course, Samsung still with One UI, probably the best mobile operating system in terms of, you know, things you can do and customizations, but it's gonna get very tough, I guess. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe. VST over and bye.